Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's weekly readings. This is where I do a weekly forecast. It's a general reading, and I am bringing it to all of you. I do use oracles, oracle cards, and my psychic ability. My name is Jade, the Violet Sage. I do psychic readings. I'm a medium. I am a master teacher in many modalities of healing, and also I teach classes on psychic development and so much more. So I welcome everyone today. Good morning, Carla. How are you today? Are you hearing me all right? I don't have any echoes or anything, right? Because I am still using my new piece here. And I know when I do collaborations with other people that sometimes it has a strange echo to it. Good morning, Robert. Yay. So we got 2 people here from Facebook so far. Today, I'm not wanting to step on anybody's toes, so I'm, of course, dying to use this really cool new deck that I got, the Lenormand deck, but I'm only going to pull one card. I'm pulling one card from each of the decks that I have on my table today, and this is how I'm choosing to use them in order to bring everyone a message. And then when it comes your turn, when I get to the mini messages, I will go ahead and pick 2 cards, one card from the fairy deck or the angel deck, and one card from that deck. Good morning, Dreamweaver and Holly Deweys. Good morning. I'm not sure if I believe you may be new here. Welcome, welcome. And I always tell people, please follow, like, and share. And ring that bell if you're on YouTube. Do the notifications because I do pop-up readings in the middle of the week when time allows. I never know exactly when it's going to be because I'm a little bit of a busy person. So it's always best if you hit the notifications, and then you'll know when I'm on. So what do I do first? I'm going to pass along the weekly reading for you. This is a general reading for everyone, and they're always, from what people tell me, they're definitely accurate and true and right on spot. So please listen to the weekly readings, and after that, then people are going to be welcome to ask if they could have a reading or a message. So, but what I do ask is those people who donate first will definitely get it. And donations are how we survive here on this channel because it does actually cost us to bring this to you. And I'm excited to tell everyone that StreamYard, which I use to stream to a couple different locations at once, has actually upped it to 3 locations. So I am now live on the Traveling Ministries and Mystics for the Open-Minded on Facebook, and the Violet Sage on Facebook, and the Violet Sage on YouTube. So good morning, Kayla. Good morning, Barb. Hi, Barb. And good morning, Mama. Mama Donna, as people call her, right? Good morning. Yes, all right. So let's go ahead and start with what I got. I already pre-pulled stuff before I got started because, well, I always take my dogs for a walk every morning. Got to get the let out and get my shower in. And I knew I might be running late, and I think I was like 2 minutes late signing on today. So this is actually really exciting reading today. It feels like everything's moving in positive directions, but there are a lot of choices people have to make right now. So I'm just letting you know. And yes, and below on my screen here is I am Jade, the Violet Sage, but you can donate to the Violet Sage at AOL.com or 608-477-2192. And I accept just about every form there is out there. Well, I guess not because there's many, but we do Cash App, PayPal, Square, Zelly, and Google Pay. So we try to make it easy for everybody, especially those who are out of the country who don't always use PayPal, or I know PayPal has caused some issues with some people, so I made sure I made it available for everyone. And for people who think they only have their bank account, I just found this out too, that Most bank accounts all have Zelly attached to it, and I never even knew that until someone told me about it, and I checked it out. And I'm like, wow, what do you know? I do have Zelly. So just letting you know that too. All right, now. Hey, Night Reader. Hey, how are you? Welcome. So, Dream Weaver says, good morning, Mama Donna and Barb. And hi, Night Reader, sweetie. All right, so here we go. The first card for the day is Angel of New Life. So there is new life that's coming upon everyone. You know, all that hard work we've been putting into things and waiting and waiting and waiting. Feels like the time is finally coming, everyone. Finally coming to bring the new life that we've all been waiting for. So it says an exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. So look for it, but don't forget, it only helps if you work towards it. So you really have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. When the universe has to do things for you, it's not very comfortable. So please be a willing participant and work towards what it is you desire. You can start looking for the signs that things are really happening. It's almost hard to believe, and don't have that self-doubt because it ends up canceling out all the good stuff that's trying to come into your life. And then we have Vanessa. This is Vanessa. And to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? Extremely good advice there. Now, of course, I'm having problems with my. There it is. Make your decisions. Ask yourself, so which brings you to your highest happiness? This is the time when you can't be doing things for other people because you're running out of energy, you're running out of oomph. You really need to work on what you need to work on now. And this is going to bring you an opportunity to forgive. Opportunity to forgive. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you to release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. So you need to make sure that you're doing the releasing. Yes, there's plenty of people in all of our lives who have aggravated us and done horrible things to us to no end. But you know what? They win if you put your life on hold by holding on to that negative energy and thought pattern because it blocks you from finding your happiness. So you have to find a way to say, you know what? I know you're on your own path. I forgive you. I release you. I let you go. I no longer need to hold on to this. I learned from it, and that's it. That's enough for me. And doesn't mean you have to continue to allow the person to be in your life and do this to you. You just need to forgive them so you don't carry around the burden any longer. Okay, and then we have the puzzle card. So this means choices. Choices. And you know, there's a couple cards in here that reflect choices. So you have some choices to make, and depending on which one you take is going to depend on which avenue you take. Sometimes the quickest, easiest way is not the most lasting way and can end up bringing you more harm than good in the end. So make sure you're doing the work that needs to be done so it's a good, positive, possibly permanent or at least semi-permanent change. Okay, then we have east, direction of east. And this is for people who really want to know, well, how do I become closer, more in tuned? You know, looking up the Eastern cultures and how they do things will greatly help you there as well. Right here until 11:25. Okay, Night Reader. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think you got your broadcast now too. Okay, so I'm going to read this a little closer because it's hard for me to see it on screen. In the East, we find more meditative cultures that speak to the soul, and you should take time in feeding and caring for the soul's purpose and happiness. What you are being drawn to pursue. Also, there's a possibility of you traveling east or east of the world or where you are now. This represents the direction of right and male. And in the four directions, east to the Celts mean air, communication, new beginnings, new growth. And to the Native Americans, it means salvation, salvation of spirit, nurturing spirit. It is essential and will help you to open the doors to the new that wishes to come into your life. And sometimes the zodiac associated with this is Taurus. So in case people want to freeze frame this, or maybe you can't hear me, I'm going to just see if I will focus. Sometimes things have a hard time focusing on red. I also noticed that. There we go. So if you need to freeze frame that, you could do that. This is a deck that I have personally made. It's 53 cards, 4 directions, 4 elements, 4 seasons, a yes and no card, and many other cards. It's like getting a reading from me. It's very, very cool. All right, and the new deck, I'm pulling the card. This is also about choices. So this is, you are at a crossroads. So you really need to think about which direction are you going to take. You know, a lot of people are stuck in these either dead-end jobs, or they feel it's not serving their soul or their purpose, their higher good, or their joy child inside. If you know there's something else you'd really like to do, then you should look into it and do it. So this card says, a road in the open reveals the best way. Choose wisely your path to avoid any dismay. So choose your path wisely, because choose what's going to bring you to your highest good and happiness. Sometimes it's not always like in jobs. It's not always the money that matters. It's what is going to make you happy, because when you're happy, then you're constantly opening more doors. It's going to bring you to your highest good and happiness. Thank you, Dreamweaver. That's the way you're revamping your show. Oh, yeah, that's cool. All right, so also it says, follow your dreams with faith and precision. All will be clear once you've made your decision. Is that so cool or what? All right, so you have a lot of information there. And then I pulled a trinket. Trinket for the day is, this is foundations. Old foundations just aren't going to work for you anymore. It's time to tear them down and rebuild anew, because the new foundations, you know, you have that old saying, you can't continue to do things the same way and get different results. This is true. That's basically what this is saying. So with your new choices, your new path, and your new decisions, make sure that you're building something new. It's all right if you do a couple things the old way, because sometimes that's how you ease into your new position, is by starting with something slightly familiar. And that's all right, but it does feel like it's time. It's time to tear down the old walls and build the new. And then we have the stone of shungite. Shungite is a stone of clearing, cleansing. This stone, you can actually put in water to help to purify it. So it feels like you need some purging, some purification, getting rid of toxins in your life. So hopefully you will work with this. And what I'm also going to do here is I'm going to get back and I'm going to ask Google, what are the metaphysical properties of shungite?
According to the Keene Sentinel, scientists have discovered fullerenes in shungite, which have remarkable properties. Among them, fullerenes boost the regenerative ability of human tissue and influence the exchange of neurotransmitters, which can improve a person's resistance to stress.
Wow, is that so cool or what? So, and just so you know, that's like how it's spelled too. Oops, let me, shungite. Yeah, shungite. So this is a very, very, very awesome stone, especially for now. People who've been stuck in this swamp of stress and negativity have really been sometimes finding themselves trying to fight depression and working through or giving up. The last thing you want to do right now is give up. You're going to show your strength through all of this, and it's going to make you a better person. You're going to have more confidence. And then when the world does do its thing, you're going to be able to get through it. It's people that are really spoiled beyond compare that are going to have a really tough time. and those, of course, maybe with some health issues and so forth. All right, so right now I'm going to go ahead and ask if anybody would like a message. Please post it now. Oh, hey, Stacy, she joined us. Information about the military rifle stolen from cabin in Grant County. All right, I guess we will be starting with Stacy today. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Dreamweaver. I don't know if anybody's seeing the Night Reader. All right, so Stacy, we're gonna put you up there. And let me just get my cards in order here. But you are asking one information about the military rifle that was stolen from cabin in Grant County. All right, you're asking me now to tap into my psyche here. So when I do these shows, just to make things quick and easy, I don't always tap into my psychic abilities, although they do talk to me when I'm giving messages. This way, everybody is still getting the best out of the card that I pull. So let me just see what I get here on that for you, Stacy. And I'm probably going to pick a card too besides, just to see if they have any added information. All right, Spirit for Stacy Ernst. Whoa, I'm dropping my cards. Clear these cards, all for you people, energies and vibrations. Now for Stacy, she's asking about this rifle that was stolen from the cabin. Is there anything that we can share? Tell her about this. Anything she needs to know? Well, in your situation right now, it is important that you be assertive. And I know that you are being, and that's good, but I don't want you to give up hope. And I want you to know that you are doing things in the right way, in the right direction. This situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. Ooh, Mama's finally asking for a card. Okay, so I'm leaving that one with you, but I'm doing a little 2-card pull because I'm just playing with my other new cards today. For Stacy Ernst Spirit, what does she need to know about this rifle? If you could tell me, or whatever it is she needs to know. Information about that. Okay. All right. So you got the stork. So bringing messages and things of this sort coming from this. But a stork in flight promises delight. A stork in range signals change. Progress heals pain drawn from the past. Embrace kindness and new friendships will last. So that's some really good advice. But let me just see if I can tap into this. All right, what about this gun? I'm not exactly sure what you're looking for, and this may be more of a detailed question than I might be able to approach here, but I mean, detailed answer. Yeah, it's more like I need to know more about, like, specifically, you're right, you wanting more information about the military rifle that was stolen from the cabin in Grant County. This is, well, I got so many energies that are online here, Stacy. This may not be a good time for me to really put all my energy into zeroing and focusing on the information that I know you want today. But let me just see if there's anything short and small that they can give me here. All I'm getting that the information you're looking for is up in the air, and then that rifle is exchanging hands right now. So it feels like it's being sold. I mean, I'm not exactly sure the exact question. And I'm getting something about the South, whether it was being taken from someone that was in the more south of you, or if it's being brought to the south to be sold. So this is the information that I have for you on that for now. You know, the more details we would probably have to go into later. All right, I hope that's been a help for you. I am repeating myself, Stacy, and I'm glad you were able to join us today. That's really exciting. You were able to get on. Yay! And Robert would like a card here. And just so some of you know, you may not know who I'm talking to because for the new people here, Facebook people can't see people I'm talking to on YouTube, and YouTube can't see the people that are here on Facebook. So please bear with me and don't think that I'm skipping over you because I most likely am not. All right, would love a card to pull today. Feeling low on energy the last couple of days. Uh oh, Robert. We don't want that. We need you to take up some shungite. Okay, let me just put the trinket back here. All right, Spirit 4, Robert Fectow. All right, Spirit, what message for Robert Fectow today? I help him to lift his energy. What does he need to do? Any helpful information for the week? Oh my goodness, that's just too funny. You're talking about being low on energy, and they're telling you you need energy work. Well, imagine that, right? Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So, I am going to tell you how to work this for yourself. And this might just be what you need. And I think the weather is also shifting too, and it is affecting a lot of us. I mean, you're noticing the dogs wanting to nap more and things like that. But what you do is you rub your hands together until you like causes friction in that heat. And then you put them way out to your side. You can even keep your eyes closed. Slowly start bringing them together, very slow. And where you feel the least little bit of resistance, that's where you stop. If you're not feeling any resistance, then do it again until you do. And then once you get your energy field, you're going to visualize or intend, if you can't visualize, purple and green. So it's a spiritual healing light. Also some blue, pink. You could do the colors of rainbows. You can really play with this. If you need happiness, you can envision the yellow thrown in there too. Joy and happiness. If you feel like you need to be more creative, add the orange. And love, you can add some hues of red. And you bring all this in together and start slowly bringing your hands together and condensing this energy. Turn your hands towards your chest and place your hands on your heart. So you're pushing all this wonderful energy into your heart. And you can put your hands perpendicular, which is, like one on top of the other. Or, cup them like this. And then you can just push that energy into your heart and just breathe it in, soak it in, because it's saying that you yourself, I mean, just that wanting to be more connected, spirit is usually in the earth is more than happy to grant that to you. So you have the healing energy to give yourself, and you can do this and envision that. And actually, when your hands are still apart, you're picturing all those colors. You can envision certain people in between your hands absorbing all that energy. But you do have to ask, as long as it's for their highest good, you call upon their guides, guardians, and angels to allow them to accept this healing and loving energy that you're sending them. And then you just push your hands all the way together, and then they receive it. So that is a really nice thing to add. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull that second card for you for Robert Fectow, Spirit Robert Fectow. One's just hanging out the ends here. All right. So you got the clover. So the clover, and this can go either way, of course, depending on what's going on. But I do feel for you, Robert, that it's going to be lucky. And flowers surrounded in clover leaf means happiness surmounted over grief. Bits of luck and fortune await if you have the potential to make life great. So I love their little rhymes that they have on there. So sometimes it's just a waiting game, but in the meantime, I think if you're perfecting your energy that you're putting out there is really going to help you to come into what it is that you need and your body needs, your mind needs, and I sometimes thinking about the things that you need to do to get situated in your new life plans can be overwhelming, and that itself can drain you. So I think energy work is definitely the answer for you right now, Robert. So I leave that with you. Hopefully that has been of some help. All right. Next person is Carla, and then Donna will be next. All right. So, and don't forget, people, while you're on here, please like, subscribe, share, and if you're on YouTube, hit the notification bell. This way you get notified when I'm on here. And give thumbs up, hearts, whatever you can do. Make sure that you're liking the messages that are coming on here. And please donate if you can. And thank you so much for the people who've already donated. That means more than words can say. It really helped me to keep doing this for everyone. All right. So Carla's question is, please, Gramp is getting an apartment out in the country. Is this going to be good for him? Good and safe and stuff like that, I'm sure is what you mean as well. So let's see. For Carla Evans' spirit, Gramp, the person they call Gramp, he's getting an apartment out in the country. Is this going to be good for him? I was just going in and checking too, psychically, because I do know the concerns with this, and I'm getting, because also with this card is relationship. So relationship means that this is going to help him really commune. It's going to help him get closer to his creator, with God, all living things. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. I feel that this is going to be a good place for him, but I do also feel that it's probably going to be a temporary place for him, because I do feel as though the next move would probably be assisted living, or something to this effect, unless he's already in an assisted living place. Um, because it does feel that he's going to need further assistance if he's not already getting it. And that might even be within the year. It could even be like with 8 months. Um, but it's funny, he got the clover as well. So I feel that, this is going to be lucky for him. And he's going to really enjoy it and utilize the benefits he gets from it. So it seems like it's something he really wants to do. So I think that that's exactly how it needs to work out for him right now. So I know everybody might be concerned, and maybe so. And even if you were to move on from that space, to the next, move on to the next, it could be that's just exactly where it means most to his soul and spirit. So that I leave with you. Hopefully that's been some help, honey. And Mama. All right, Donna Zakis. All right, for Donna Spirit. What card will best help her in her path in life this week of August 16th, 2020? What does Donna need to know right now? Huh? Wow. All right. You got the same card. And I shuffled that deck. All right. So I'm going to read this again. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relations bloom and prospers. I think that you you need to actually physically do some communing. So you need to really get out there. You need to meditate, feel the beauty of nature. If it's cooler inside, because I know you live in the hot states down there, maybe you can do this outside by just sitting in the window, and you're blowing a. Sometimes putting a fan on you makes you feel like you're getting the breeze from outside, and it just kind of sends you to a more comfortable space. But it feels like some communing is in order, maybe some meditating, maybe opening up that Reiki book and start giving yourself some. But it feels like you need a little tune up there. And, whoa, the next card. So, also, now we pulled the second card for you, and this card already came out too. It must be on a roll here. You know, there's always a rhythm to what's going on that joins us all. So you have the stork as well. You know, sometimes the stork's good news, bad news, but I feel like good stuff is coming. A stork in flight promises delight. A stork in range signals change. Progress heals pain drawn from the past. Embrace kindness, and new friendships will last. So be open to some new people that may be coming into your life right now, because I feel that some friendships are being formed, and that's probably when we all finally get to get out. I don't know if you'll be doing any like therapies or anything like that. Maybe that will introduce you to more people. But it does feel like there's some relationships, there's old stuff from the past, healing old hurts, in order to fix any relationships. Do that communing, do that meditating and stuff like that, because it's I think it's going to be refreshing. They're giving me the word refreshing. So, and doing some refreshing on some Reiki too. I think that's really going to help. Hopefully that's help. Help, Mama. All right. Let's see what people are taking stuff that don't belong to them. Oh, you're talking about what happened last night. All right. I think. I don't know. Sorry. Hope you get it back. Night reader, or good day. I think I missed saying that to you already. Mama said, bye, night reader. All donations are greatly appreciated. Yes, they are. Thank you, Dreamweaver. And don't forget, if you want to know how to do this, you can send donations through your payment of choice, which is PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, Google Pay, Square, through to the, you have to add the to it, the Violet Sage at AOL.com or 608-477-2192. Hey, can anybody tell me, like, because I had tried to tone it down a little bit because I know this microphone I'm using now can really pick up a lot of stuff. But when I'm talking and I'm getting excited and I'm reading like this loud, is it too loud? Do I sound okay? Just wanted to make sure I'm not blasting everybody out over there. Okay. Donations are greatly appreciated. And if you want, you can always write to thevioletsage at AOL.com. I also have the website, thevioletsage.com. But you can write me on the Violet Sage or on Facebook, and you can request a private reading. I can do a televised one where I give you a link depending on how long the reading is, and we can do it on WhatsApp or on Facebook Messenger. There's many ways that I do personal readings for people. But if you do send me an email, please make sure you put reading in the subject line, or I may never find your email because I get so much junk mail, it's ridiculous. And you can also send a text to 608-477-2192. All right. So, hey, Vicky, welcome. I'm just scrolling down now. Sorry. Vicky, she would like a card too. All right. So, Vicky, I'm just going to scroll down real quick and see if there's anything I need to say to anybody. Thanks. I will give that a try. Please, the people who are on Facebook, if you're sending me a message, I may or may not see it in time, but we usually always get hackers here, solicitors. Please do not sign on. Do not follow the links. You will be sorry because they're scammers. Okay, just letting you know. And somebody, if they alert me to it, because it usually only happens on Facebook, not YouTube side, I will put a block to it. So that's why it's important that I scroll once in a while here. Ah. All right, you're so right. Awesome, Carla. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Dumas getting out. Yeah. Gotta get out, even if it's in your backyard, Mom. Sissy had the rifle get stolen. Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, there's a long story with that Stacy, that rifle thing. You sound fine. Oh, good. Awesome. I sound good. Good. I had to turn it up. Oh, you had to turn it up. Or maybe it was on your side, huh? Sounds great. You had a little rifle stolen. Holy crap. Sorry to hear that. All right. Okie dokie. So I'm going to go back to where I was. Vicky. Vicky. We are going to do a message for the week for Vicky Intuitive Tarot. Vicky. All right, Spirit. What message do you have for Vicky here today? I'll pull her a card for this week. I wouldn't think this for you, but I'm going to give you this message. It feels that you need confidence in some area, Vicky. I don't know. I know you're doing your tarot and stuff online, but maybe it's something else more personal in your life that's going on. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this thing to you. I swear it has more of a hard time picking up on red. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. In other words, they're going to get you through this. So if there's some changes you're working on making in your life, maybe it's change in relationship, moving forward in some avenue of your life, whether it's work, home, it feels that they have your back. I know you're concerned about how things are going to work out, but if you make the plan, don't forget you have the ability to always change the outcome of things. Things aren't going so well and they're going south. Sometimes it's just something that needs to happen to shake a change into place, but it doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. So I'm just going to say relax and go ahead and make that change. Vicky, I'm going to pick another card for you, Vicky Intuitive Tarot. I got to come and check out your channel sometime here. I just got to find time lately. Okay, for Vicky Spirit. What other card would best help her in her path in life? What does she need to know or do, especially maybe this week? This week for Vicky. Wow. I'm telling you, I gave, for those who just signed on late, check out the beginning of this. Play it over because the weekly advice, the weekly reading for everyone is so right on. And you'll find out that even your personal readings are going to reflect some of what that was saying because you have the card that I pulled in the very beginning of the crossroads. So you do have some choices to make. So I guess this is where you're a little nervous, and rightly so. Change is scary. It's scary to a lot of people. I mean, if you're not a little concerned, you know, something's wrong. A road in the open reveals the best way. Choose wisely your path to avoid any dismay. So choose wisely your path to avoid any dismay. Follow your dreams with faith and precision. All will be clear once you've made your decision. How cool is that? So I believe everything's going to bring you to your highest good. And whatever the decision is, don't forget, change, even if it's may not be the right one or doesn't totally resonate with you after you've made it, it's always a rerouting opportunity. Something else will always appear. So just to help you feel more confident and relaxed about what the next journey lies ahead brings for you. All right, I hope that helped you, Vicky. It sounds like really good advice there. All right, yay! All right, so thanks. We'll give that a try, Robert. Awesome. Vicky says, "Hey, Kayla, please subscribe." And Barb. Okay, here we go. She wants to know what the Archangel Oracle guides want me to know this week. Archangels. You want the Archangel Oracle? I know these are angel cards, so I'm going to go ahead and pick from this, unless, there is something that you want me to use a specific deck. I'm going to see what I have here because I have many different angel decks. All right, for Barbara Lewis. What does she need to know this week? What message comes through for Barbara? Hmm. Um, two cards came out for you. So if they really jump out at me like that, I must do this. All right. So, fun stuff. Entrepreneur. It is time. I swear we've been getting this for you. Entrepreneur. Self employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your coworkers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Why, when I look at this card, do I feel, um, oh, what is it? Where you do food for other people? I just lost the word. You know what I'm talking about? When people hire people to do the food. I feel like something like this, or maybe something in that field, but it could be anything that you desire. I also feel that maybe if you do house cleaning for other people, I think that you're going to make enough money that you can work for yourself. So I'm not sure what's going on over there in your neck of the woods. It sounds like there may be a big shift coming for you too. So it is asking you, what do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desire. Once you clearly decide upon your true desire and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Half the time, our blocks are how we feel about ourselves. Do I feel that I really do it? Do I feel that I deserve it? Will I be good enough at it? Will people actually buy this from me or do this with me? It's you have to go into saying, yeah, I know I can do it and I'm good at it. And you know what? Everyone else is going to see how good I am at it too. So this is sometimes how you have to present it to yourself. And I have one more card for you from the Lemorne I can't say it. The deck. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, we finally got a different card. All right. All right. I don't want it's wow. All right. Maybe I should say what I feel. Um, this card is the Tower card in the Lenormand deck. Lenormand. Wow. I have a hard time saying that word for some reason. A lone tower stands confident and secure. Ground your strength in all that is pure. When troubles surround, weakness may come. Problems that abound, you must overcome. So, I'm feeling, I don't know if something's about to change with your current job. This is what I didn't want to say, but if it does, what I want you to hold on to is that I believe it's because it's for your higher good. I think you wouldn't have otherwise looked to do your own business. You wouldn't see what it is that I'm good at and I should be doing instead of taking orders from other people. So I really feel like you will be more in your glory and happy doing something that you can do, working for yourself. So I do feel that there's changes, but the changes are going to bring you to happiness. So I hope that helps. I really think that's some great news. And yeah, it seems awesome to me. Okay, so I leave that with you. Some good information there, I believe. Don't think we need those archangel oracles. You're sorry on. Okay, yes, thank you. Demons getting out. And see. Sound fine. You're perfect. Had to turn it up. Sounds great. Ooh, girl power. Welcome, girl power. Awesome. Welcome. Girl power. I'm doing good. How are you? All right. What? I'm just making sure I'm not catering, Carla. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. It was like right on my tip of my tongue. So, Barb, I think maybe you should be doing catering in some form. But of course, I know that might require extra licenses and stuff like that. But maybe even if it just starts out doing some private stuff, I think you're going to find your niche, but it just might be, I don't know, something with food might be a good place to start. Maybe doing your candy or something again. That would be cool. Catering. Yeah, everybody's saying catering now. Hey, Austin. Austin, ADM. And Allie Crawford. I'm sorry, I'm reading backwards up from the bottom because I had to scroll down and check stuff out. Mm, sounds great. Had to turn up. All right, so Kayla. Kayla is next. Kayla is one of our awesome moderators here. And Dreamweaver is an awesome moderator. So if you see the people with the little wrench on the screen, they're here to help you if you need. You can address them personally. Um, and they also try to get my attention in case I'm missing something that's important. So, all right. An awakened one. All right, Spirit for Kayla. What does she need to know this week of August? And sometimes, I say it's this week, people, but when you get cards, and you get information, it can definitely go out longer than a week, sometimes a month, sometimes even longer than that, especially if you're not hitting your goal. Mm. All right. I got 2 cards for you as well, Miss Kayla. And I know you do this on a daily basis, and sometimes I think it's good to get hard with people that need it because they need direction. And if people continually sugarcoat and forgive people for everything that they do, they never make the change. So I'm going to tell you take this card with a grain of salt, but at the same time, you should definitely do this in all endeavors in your life with all people. So it's see only love. I know things that had just happened. That's why I said all that. Okay, let's see if we can get this to focus. Focus. Come on. Bring it back. Bring it in. Nope. I'm going to have to read it separately. Sorry. All right. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. So there's healing that would like to take place in your life, and there are many, many, many oodles and oodles of frustrating people out there. Um, Sometimes sending them love, but also don't forget to send yourself love because I feel that you can't be the one doing all the giving. So I'm going to put both these cards out, and I know why they came together now. Because they need to be talked about together. Giving and receiving. You cannot leave yourself out of balance, and this goes the same for everyone. So, the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. So, for optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. In other words, don't be the one doing all the giving. If someone continually takes from you, even like last night, for instance, you need to receive something back to regain. I'm not even going to say you can ever really trust that person again, but to regain a person's trust. Or, it's all right to set boundaries and keep people at a certain distance, but it doesn't mean that you can't send them love or encouragement, talking to their guides, guardians, and angels to help them to tune in to what they should be doing best for themselves in their life so they could become a better person. So this is how I'm going to put that to you that seeing love and loving people doesn't necessarily mean you have to have them in your immediate surrounding, but you can do it from a distance because every creature on this earth, humans, animals, everything needs love to survive. They need love for guidance and directions because when they see hate and confusion, it's really hard for them to get out of their own way. So maybe you are the right person to send that energy in that direction. But make sure, whatever people, I know you are a giver. You're a giver just like I am. But you got to make sure that people are giving back to you. And if they aren't, you need to put them down for a while until they get the hint. Okay, that's how I leave that one. And for a Lenormand card, whew, man, if I stop and I think about the words first, then I can say it right. All right, for Kayla, which card would be best for her? What's sending the better message right now? Okay. Hmm, interesting. We have a lady. This is actually a representation, I believe, of you. You know, if we were to do a whole situation, you'd be sitting in the middle of that deck. So, this charming woman with flowers in hand, as with the gentleman her cards will command. The fortune revealed once the cards have been placed, unveil the fate that destiny's traced. So, I'm just going to say right now, this is telling you this is definitely about you. You do need to make sure you're being in balance with everyone and everything that's going on around you. Sometimes people may get stuck, and if you're the one doing all the giving, excuse me, then you need to tell them, you know what? I'm sorry, I can't exert myself anymore in your direction until you show me how much I mean and matter to you. So it's time for you to give back. So you need to make sure that all people in your life do this. And, you know, I'm even going to go as far as to say with your children, you know what? I'm not doing this for you anymore. Why should I keep giving you this when you're not helping me at all? You're sitting here making all these messes and you're not helping me. So it just feels like you're really being out of balance. Your energy is being really used up. So you got to make sure that you find a way to put your foot down and regain your sanity and your balance. All right, I leave that with you. Excuse me. Time to take a drink of water. Ugh. For those who do readings and like to do readings, and you might hear me opening a lid to something, you should never have an open container of water or liquid or whatever in your surrounding area. Please put a lid over it. I don't care if you put a card or piece of paper or something on top of it. Because if people are releasing and you're doing some energy work or what have you, liquid, especially water, traps energy. And then if you go to drink that water, you can be drinking energy you really don't need or don't want. So just a little helpful advice. All right, we only have a few minutes left here. So the next person is Allie Crawford. Would love a reading, please. My partner has COVID. Oh no. And I'm worried about our 7 children. 7 children. Wow. Especially our twin babies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm hoping that the doctors are definitely on board with you right now through all of this. Uh, mm, okay, Allie. Phew, this might be something even for personal reading because there may be a lot, excuse me, of different stuff that may affect each individual in your family. Excuse me. I think I need one of those suckers. Talking too much. All right, Spirit. For Allie Crawford. Oh, what should she do or expect, or how's things going to turn out with this COVID? For Allie. Goodness, that is just really, really weird. All right. I don't know if I should reshuffle or just consult the other deck. You got exactly what my aunt got before. You got the entrepreneur and what do you desire. So are you a self-employed, Allie? Because definitely suits your it suits you and suits your situation in life. So if you're wondering if you're worried about finances, I definitely feel like you can do whatever you're doing at home. And if you were already working, you can always consult with your work. And I think they're going to be more than gracious to assist you with being able to work at home. But I do also feel like it's something that maybe you yourself could do, or maybe you yourself are interested in, and you should really work from home. Definitely not babysitting. Maybe even writing children's books, things like this. I mean, it's all being an entrepreneur. And I know you're looking health wise. So let's see what the next deck brings. And then I'll stop for a minute and see if I can pick up something for you myself. All right, Spirit. for Allie Crawford. It's COVID thing. Man. All right. So you got the letter. So you have some news that's coming in, whether it's somebody that can help you, or maybe things will turn out to be where finally you get a clean bill of health. So I personally feel like things are going to turn out okay. The surprise letter from a place remote brings good news from a friend who wrote, if the words pretend a stormy sky, sadness will soon much intensify. So I'm going to pick another one to see which way this goes. We want to know which way this goes with the letter in the news. Spirit. For, okay. This is very confusing. Um, because I'm not supposed to read into these cards what normally, like lilies would normally mean, so I'm going to tell you what the card means. This is, yep, the lilies, you see. And this is if you were using a regular card deck, that's why they show you these. You can actually read cards with a regular card deck. Lilies are white, green leaves surround. The outlook is bright and passion will abound. When this card rests higher, it means good disposition. The card resting lower in a dubious position. So these could be read in a couple of different ways, but I feel like mostly I believe the news is going to be good. Then you have the Cavaliers. I'm picking a couple for you because I'm concerned about you and your family here. Heed well good news from the Cavalier. Impassioned views promise good cheer. Sadness that hides veiled in the day, once disguised, soon flies away. So, all right, I'm going to say that yeah, you're going through some stressful stuff right now, and I believe it's all going to clear up, and I think you're all going to be safe. But at the same time, you don't want to do nothing either. So whatever they're telling you to do, that's going to like boost everybody's immune system and things like that. That's what you should definitely be doing because don't tempt fate. But it does feel that it will be okay. All right, I leave that with you, and much love, my dear, and please like and subscribe so when I come on at other times, we can keep informed, okay? All right. Goodness. Hi, Austin. I am after 11 now, so I'm going to probably do one more after this. And I ask if you like your reading or you like what I do here, and I do pop on during the week, and I do like crystal ball readings. My dogs are about to bark. I apologize. Hey, hey. Go lay down. It's okay. Ah, I wish I seen who walked in. All right, so what I'm going to say is Austin. Hi, could I possibly get a spirit reading, please? All right. I really apologize about the dog thing. I don't usually have people that come in here. I live in a duplex, and someone's coming upstairs. She doesn't usually get company, so I can only imagine who this might be. Anyway, for Austin Spirit, Austin ADM, if you would like to get some information, please. Austin, what does Spirit want to share with Austin this week of August 16, 2020? Mm. All right. As for you, my friend, you need to cleanse and detoxify. So, and this is thought. I always tell people thought, word, and deed is really, 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 really important. So, cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. And I can't believe this. All right, hang on. Who in the world is that? Hey! Go sit down. I really apologize. Usually they last a good hour. Ah, pizza delivery. Hmm. I wish I knew. Go sit down. No pizza for you. Hey, hey. Sorry. So, welcome back to you. Cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask that you detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrows at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concern to us and feel, yeah, to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. So whatever it is you may be eating may not be good for you. Sometimes people eat good things, but there's certain fruits and vegetables, wherever people might be sensitive to or allergic to. I mean, if you're a drinker or a smoker, it may be time that you need to. You're being called to give that up. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell everyone who does do bad habits, putting a lot of bad things into their body, and even the negative ways that people think. They get themselves caught up in this downward spiral where they can't breathe, they can't get out, they can't see the light of day. And this is why, because you're doing the negative stuff. The universe has been giving many people, because that new life was the first cards that we got here today. I'm encouraging everybody to read the message for the week, the general reading for everyone, because it's really, really important. The new life is coming. And if you were stuck in an old way of doing things, of eating or being and thinking, word, thought, deed, and what you're putting into your body, you may be stuck with that, and it could be your demise. And I know I shouldn't say it that way on here, but it's a wake up call. This whole thing, this COVID thing, has been a wake up call. So I really need people to listen to this. It's time. So I'm saying it's time. I did get a second card for you, and you got perfect timing, Austin. So this is awesome. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while we walk with okay, while you walk through them with us by your side. Always got to say that the right way. Don't delay or procrastinate. Hint, hint, people. As all of the ingredients are ripe for your success, everything and everyone is on your side supporting your positive outcome. How awesome is that? And because when two cards come out, I do feel compelled. They must be said. And I still will do your third card here from this other deck. So we'll see what else you get, Austin. Hmm. Oh, Austin, romance may be in the cards for you. Interesting. So we have the heart. Now, this can signify maybe you need to do things that are going to tune up your heart, or they may be matters of the heart. So we have the heart card, okay? The heart is a symbol of fulfillment and joy. Romance is in full bloom for you to enjoy. Serenity rests deep in thy heart. Loving yourself is where you should start. So, taking care of self and everything else will follow. That is your message. Hopefully, that has helped you. It sounds like some really good sound advice. Again, if people like, please don't forget to donate to the show. Let's see. How is everyone? Girl power. Doing good. How about you? All right. That is going to have to be my last. Oh, well, let's see. We will go ahead and cover girl power. And then that is going to be my last one today. So please like, subscribe, donate. If you would like to get a private reading, you can write me at thevioletsage@aol.com. It's TheVioletSage at AOL.com. Put reading in the subject line. I have many items for purchase, including a card deck that I had made and created myself, which was on the beginning of the show. And I have antifungal, virus, and bacterial sprays and everything else that I make myself, all holistic stuff. Even if you're interested in making a purchase or wanting to know what we have and carry, you could check out thevioletSage.com and still put reading in the subject line because that's the only way I'm going to know to find your email. Or you can write me or text me at 608 477 2192. And once I take down this next person's question, you'll see that on my screen. We do accept PayPal, Square, Zelly, Cash App, and Google Pay, which is really easy, all used from your phones, quick and easy to set up. And well, hopefully, people will make some donations from today because that's what keeps us going. And I really, really deeply appreciate all the donations that people have already given me. It really makes a world of difference. All right, so I'm just going to check and make sure there's no people that I had not wanted on my channel hitting on my people here. Don't forget, people, let me know if anybody bothers you. But right now, I don't think they are, which is amazing. Maybe they got the hint. Uh, okay, yeah, you're the last one, girl power, so that's good. About like subscribe. Oh, Lisa Farrell, hi. We are going to have to wait. Positive for life. Hey, I see that you're here. Uh, does she is it from before? Facebook or both? I answer on YouTube and Facebook. I can see both people, but you guys can't see people on Facebook, and Facebook can't see the people on YouTube. All right. Oh, Brianna. Hi, Brianna. All right. I thought you were the last one, but you're not. But that's we're just gonna have to make do the last one for today. Boy, goodness gracious, where are you? Where am I? Awesome. There was way more than I thought. There we are. All right. Sorry, gotta scroll, scroll, scroll. All right. For girl power, may I ask a question today? If so, will I be having my baby sooner than expected, like I did 2 years ago with my son? I'm born 9/21/93. Asking because I have a shower planned and I ran into issues last time. Oh, too funny. All right, let's see. Spirit for girl power. She must know she's going to be having her baby sooner or later. I'm going to see what the cards say, but I'm getting a message that actually you might. It may. Usually they say anything after your first one, they usually come later. But I'm feeling you could be up to 2 weeks early. I don't know how early or what your time frame is now. But I get steady progress for you. So steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you have made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. I believe that you are in a position where you can request when you like your baby born, but children need to be born under certain signs and at certain times. So if your time of conception didn't line it up properly, the child will definitely do it itself. Um, okay, and then we got the tree. So definitely family is reflected here in the tree. One tree from earth is best to see. It springs from birth, good health for thee. And if the tree should appear, this should reappear close to you or your goal is near. So I'm going to say, I'm not exactly sure when you're due. I'm going to just ask my pendulum here too. But I told you what I got in the first place. Hey! I don't even know what you're looking at now. Stop. You sit down. You sit down. Go. Sorry, there is like nothing out there this time. All right, for girl power. Girl power. Where is she going to be having her child early? Earlier than expected. Will she be having her baby on time? Should be having it early, on time. Well, I was getting you can have it up to 2 weeks early, but the pendulum is saying you're going to have it on time. So unless, I mean, there is a possibility that you may do something that may encourage the child to come earlier. So I would just make sure if you want the baby to come on time, that you behave yourself and don't do any extra exertions thinking that you're strong and you can do it. You may very well be, but it will bring your child on sooner. And that's what some people do to try to bring their babies on sooner too. So just be careful and take it easy. I think your child's going to be on time, but it'd be interesting to know which way it goes. All right, I leave that with you, so I can be more specific for you on that one. All right, everyone, thank you so much. I'm just checking some. It was 6 pounds. It was like 6 weeks early. Wow, that's that's a lot. It was 6 pounds too. Both are due mid to end October, but my son came September 4th. I'm born September 21st. Hmm. I don't know when this one is due, but you got a lot going on there. I think it's going to be up to you. If there's things that you're doing that, or there's certain foods that actually kick that on too. So you might want to do a little research, because I think you can carry to full term, but I do think that there's still also a possibility of 2 weeks early. So I'm going to leave that with you. I'm sorry I can't really pinpoint it. I think it might be one of those decision things still up in the air, undecided at this time. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share if you're on Facebook, share, and you can always share on YouTube as well. If you subscribe, you should be notified when I come on, unless you have a lot of subscriptions and they overlap, and you may not get notified. But I am on every Sunday at 10 a.m. unless something happens. Sometimes I'm a couple minutes late, depending on what I'm in the middle of. Um, and I do some weeknight and weekday pop up readings, and they are usually donation based. I do crystal ball bingo, and I'm going to be doing some casting charms. That's going to be fun, and I'm not quite sure when I'm going to do that yet. That might be on a Thursday, and I might do like $5 Fridays or something to this effect. So please make sure you sign on. I never know what time. I go by what time I have time. So much love to you all. Thank you all for your donations. Thank you all for signing on. And please share this, because the more people I can get watching, the better I will show up on the YouTube channels. And like and follow on Facebook, and you will get updates. If there's something going on, I always post it on my Facebook page first. If I know I'm going to be doing an extra show that day or that night, I will post it. So if you have Facebook, like and subscribe there too, follow and share so everybody else can get in on this too. All right. Thank you, Dreamweaver. Thank you, everyone, for being here this morning. Be sure to join us again. Have a great day. You said October 25th, but you feel that's off. You might be right. I'm not sure, Girl Powers. As soon as I read your date, I got the possibility of October 14th. So the thing is they want to do a shower for you. Tell them to do it on the 1st. This way you're safe. I mean, people shouldn't wait until you're so uncomfortably heavy with babies kicking and you're so tired that then to do a shower. You should definitely do a shower way before you're due. So hopefully that helps too. Awesome. Everyone have a great day. Much love and light to you all. And I'm going to remove this so you can all see how you can reach me. I'm Jade. My name is Jade. I am the Violet Sage, and I can be reached at AOL.com. I'm also on Gmail, and I have thevioletsage.com. So you can check out all the things that I have and all the things that I do, what I carry, what I sell. And you could also contact me for a private reading that way, or make donations with the AOL.com. and 608-477-2192. And for those out of the country, it's a 1 in front of that. And please like, subscribe, follow. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you today. And I hope these messages have helped. Thank you, and many blessings to you all. Namaste. Oh, hey, I was just seeing Girl Power's comment. October 13th, huh? Interesting. Maybe your dad is coming back. That would be a question for another time. All right, much love. Bye bye.